The result we had hoped for. Credit to Georgetown, though, they were ready. Statistically, the difference in the game is the three-point shot. We felt coming in they hadn't shot it well, that we really needed to be packed in and kind of make threes, which they did. And then obviously we didn't make any, so that's where it gets away from you. But they were ready. They're obviously a terrific team. Just disappointed. I thought we played better. Thought really where they hurt us, they exposed us. They're a good defensive club, and they exposed some of our lack of execution. That falls on me to get that better. So disappointing. We were excited, and our guys were pumped up to be part of this. Thought we played better, but that we didn't, and that's credit to Georgetown.
How much did their paint touches influence their ability to hit threes?
Yeah, I mean, they do a good job getting into there. They're clearly big. We're not that small either. I don't know. They had guys that hadn't made threes that today knocked them down, but not that they're not capable. We felt like we had to pack it in, though, that you just can't. If they spread you out, they're too good around the bucket. If we were going to give up something, it was going to be the three-point shot. So it's a little bit different than kind of what we'll normally do, but we felt like we had to against them. But they shot it. They shared it, and they shot it.
Why was it so difficult for y'all to score in the first half?
Well, I think they're really good defensively, one. Statistically, we were really concerned about turning the ball over, points off turnover. I think that did hurt us, a 12-point difference in that. They're long, they challenge shots. I think what happens with somewhat of a newer team like us, and you play in a better level of opponent than you've played in a while, when you don't really execute, whether it's coming off a ball screen or meeting a pass, or your catch gets a little bit further out, their length and their talent, that now becomes really, really tough to score. They get you deep into the shot clock, and that is what it is. They did that to us, and it's hard to beat a more talented team when you go 0 for 12 from 3, and they certainly force us into a lot of tough shots.
And White hit back-to-back three-pointers, kind of separated. They separated themselves a little bit. Was that because of their execution, or did you guys just lose it?
No, I think it was good execution. I mean, once again, statistically, our thing was like other than Rivera, they're more drivers than shooters, and I don't know if it's hard to take away both of them, to be perfectly honest with you. So our thing was like, we're gonna try to make them shoot threes. Unfortunately for us, they did it. But they're good players. They can beat you in different ways. I think John had them ready to play today. They certainly, unfortunately for us, didn't look past us. And then, so we didn't help ourselves. We didn't play well. I played. We're capable of playing a little bit harder, but we rebounded it okay. We just, we struggled to score the basketball, and in large part because of them.
A couple quick fouls on both Alex and Tamaj. Did that kind of take a little bit away from you there early?
I mean, maybe I'd have to watch the tape. It's fouls are part of the game. Next guy's got to be ready. If he's not ready, what are you going to do? You can't. I don't know how many more timeouts I had left to use in the first half, so I probably should have used a couple more.
Both Marcel and Hawkins were able to get some minutes. Talk about what they brought to you.
Well, they're freshmen, and we have high hopes for them. This is an up-level game, so I think like a lot of young kids have to realize that it starts with defense and the ability to execute on offense, and then all that other stuff that's I think the toughest trench for freshmen is that they come in and they're used to being a scorer or making spectacular plays, and those guys are capable of doing that. But as we move forward, whether it's Temple or we're going to play some tough games on our road, it's going to be guys' ability to execute that separates and allows them to be successful.
Any more questions?
Thanks, guys.